I could see a shape. I could see a head. Wide. The head is wider. It's a blue background, blue light, wide head. The thin neck. I just see a blue background, the shape of a being's head looking down at me. And I'm trying to see it. I'm fine.
Okay.
Relaxed. I'm not afraid.
Okay. Is there any communication between you and whatever you're describing? Nothing?
It's almost like I'm being hypnotized by the being who's looking at me, but I can't see their eyes. I only see the shape of the head. It's like we're like face to face. No,
Nothing?
nothing. I can't get through. I feel it being blocked. And I'm not afraid. They're my friend. They're here to help me. They're here to guide me. I am one of them. They're my people. They are home.
Where is this information coming from?
It's what they're telling me and what I feel like I know it. Yes, telepathic. I was sent here.
I know that you saw blue light.
It was mechanical. It was silver. It was like a silver arm with a mechanical blue light. And I reached up to touch it. It was that close. And as soon as I reached my arm out, an amber light took over that was not mechanical. That one did not have the silver arm. It was just an amber light. And then, yes, movement, a ship, round, oval, other beings, people.
When you use the word people, what do you mean?
Not earthly people, but people, aliens, but people. They're people. They're not from here. There's a lot of activity. I'm just there for a visit. They just wanted to see me.
Can you feel what the reason was for?
Because I'm part of them. My real parents are there. I'm from their solar system. like they were just checking in on me. They wanted to see me. I think they wanted to know if I would participate. They wanted to help expand my mind. And to uphold the values of their system. Higher mind, higher consciousness.
What do you feel your role is being on Earth?
To live here, but to remember I'm not from here, and to help bring in this first wave of higher consciousness.
How are you going to do that?
Just one person at a time, by showing others by my example of living a higher standard, rising above the human emotions, not to let them make my decisions, but to see things from a higher perspective, and not to forget where I came from.
So will you go back?
Yes.
Do you know when?
Probably when I'm about 84.
And what will be your function when you go back?
To help them create new life. I don't know if it'll be here. To continue creating. On higher dimensions. The people of this planet can't ascend. They're in 3D.
Can you explain that?
They're stuck in the physical world. And this world is being surrounded by, it's like a spider web. And the people that live on this planet cannot escape spiritually. They're being prevented to ascend. There are darker forces surrounding the planet.
Can they help? Can the population, can the world help themselves, or are there more of you around that can help the population?
The only thing that we could be is still. We can only know it's a war. It's a spiritual battle that's going on between good and evil, and between the darker forces that have it's It's like they're blocking up all the vortexes and all the ways that souls can escape to ascend, but they're being blocked right now. And the people where I'm from are not allowed to interfere. They can't interfere. It has to just play itself out until the darker forces exhaust themselves.
So, how many people are like you that are on Earth then?
Yes.
How many?
Yes.
How many?
There are others.
I mean, lots of people?
No. Some. And occasionally we can cross paths, but it's a brief recognition. I don't know, 1 or 2% of the population, maybe, of all of us here. I have met others, but it's a brief encounter and an acknowledgement, a recognition, and then they're gone.
So, having this knowledge and this recollection that you're having now, how is that going to change your perception of reality?
Well, I think it already did change my perception of reality. I think I've always known this. And that I've been living this. And all I have to do is to just be here.
What is your function here on Earth? I know that you said to me to change one person at a time.
To be an observer.
Just to observe.
Just to observe. I'm not really allowed to interfere either. I'm to remain neutral.
So you're just collecting knowledge.
Just collecting. Yes. Yes. To be non-confrontational. To also live out past lives, wrap up loose ends. To personally advance and learn what I need to learn, but for the collective to just observe and gather knowledge, remember, and to pass that along to my elders and the people who came before me that still live, to let them know what's happening here.
So in a way, are you dealing with your karma?
Yes, I'm in the physical form for that. Yes. But then there's another reason, a higher reason. And that's to just observe and to be a good daughter.
Could you describe it as a spiritual path?
Yeah. A spiritual, mystical, journey. It's a journey. And they'll come back for me when the time is right.
Do you have anybody that's like you in the area that you live that you know?
No, I don't. I don't talk about this, just bits and pieces to different people, but there's not one person that knows me. No one knows me.
Don't you open up to friends and family?
No, not not really. No. Little, like I said, little bits and pieces, a story here, a story there, but no one knows the entirety of it.
And everything that you feel is for a reason and you're happy, you've been treated well, and it's like a path that you're on.
Yes, I've been treated well by my elders, my parents, my ancestors, my home, my species. And down here is rough, but I'm good. I'm okay.
When you return, like you said, maybe when you're 85, what form do you take?
I'll take their form. They're very tall. They do have larger heads.
Where do they reside?
I see the ship, but I don't really see the planet. I don't know.
That's all right.
I don't know. I mean, I don't want to make it up, but it could be the Pleiades. I'm drawn to the Pleiades, but I don't want to make that up. I don't know.
Do you remember being there?
No. I know the ship. There's a ship. It's quite large. It's a whole ecosystem in itself.
So really your only experience then that you can remember is being on Earth.
As far as a planet,
Yeah.
yes. Physical.
Okay.
But I've been in many dimensions which are different than this physical Earth.
Be there.
Hello.
Hello, how do you feel?
Good. Feel good. Feel great, actually. Feel very light and happy. Feel happy.
Good. Well, it looks like you accessed some new information, or maybe it wasn't new, maybe it was, it's always been there, which it has been. Um, do you recollect it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a little bit hazy of everything I said, but I think I recollect all of it.
Well, you were fairly definitive that you were not human, that you were an alien,
Yes.
that you We're here to watch, and you need to relive your karma, and you're not allowed to interfere with anybody else. But it will be. I'll send you the copy of this